Welcome back to the channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
Episode 15 of Lucifer.
What, 18 in the season?
Yeah. Oof. We're very close here. Very close.
Yeah, what do you think's going to happen now? Because
I can't.
Well, he's obviously going to have to tell her that, what? Him and Candy just split? Like, or do you think he's going to come up with, like, an extravagant excuse?
I feel like there's kind of, like, a mutual, like, understanding between the two of them that they're probably, like, clearly you were fucking around, you know? Like,
right.
You weren't being serious with her.
But that was, like, that's a crazy long not being serious thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, it was only the one episode.
It's extravagant.
Well, yeah.
He introduced her to his whole family.
Lucifer. He is extravagant.
Yeah, I know.
But, like, I don't think there's going to be any quote-unquote fillers from here on. I think we're going to get...
I think it's going to be, like, super intense.
Because even the end of the first season, there was no... Like, the last, like, 3 or 4 were all... The whole Malcolm thing. It was, like, a lot happened in those few.
Yeah.
Going into the end. Which most shows are like that. Where they'll just... Even if there is, like... Especially when you're doing 15 episodes plus.
Right.
You know, there's going to be...
You have to have
filler in there.
Yeah. It would be ridiculous to think that you could just continue, like, an intense plot for that
That's
long.
why I usually, like...
15 hours, pretty much.
And I'm sure that's why everyone's loving the new season so much of this show, like the newest ones, because once they went to Netflix, they were only, I think, 10 each.
Right. And then that you can.
That
10
one
you could dive
Are
into.
just 10 really good, like, excellent ones about the main plot.
Yeah.
And I like the fillers.
Me too. First of all, in this season, I don't have one that I don't like. That I can remember.
I feel like at the end of the first season, I had that same thought. Like, even in the first season, there wasn't one that I disliked.
Nothing that was like, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. There hasn't been any of those episodes yet.
No.
Because even the ones that are filler, there's usually something ridiculous, and they're always funny.
He's just funny.
Exactly.
And he's always getting into, like, shit.
Exactly. And all the characters are funny.
Right, Dan's been stepping up and really cracking me up. Right, the whole...
Maze,
between Maze and Chloe is hilarious, and Trixie.
And now, they like just put her in little spots.
They do it. That's
like, like teasing me with it.
That's exactly what they do. You know that they stop episodes mid-explosion.
Right.
I don't give a shit.
Exactly. It's Bruckheimer.
Yeah.
Jerry's a real piece of work.
You know it.
Let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
What mess are you going to...
That's where you get.
That's where it's been this whole time?
Right there.
There's someone I can keep an eye on it. It's so small and so not flaming.
That's because only you...
It is small. I think it's more of a dagger than it is a sword.
Maybe it. Gross.
What am I supposed to do?
He just needs to apply himself and get angry.
I can't just get Bloody hell! Maybe Benadryl should try. Here, why don't you hold it, and I'll kick you in the...
Boys! We need to work together on this. Do you mean actual gates? Like big and purple?
Yeah,
Are we talking clouds?
That's a good question.
Old dudes in white robes?
And my dad is Morgan Freeman.
That's funny that they reference that.
I need you to help me control my emotion. Emotions, chop chop.
You clearly have a lot of walls up, Lucifer. Between yourself and your emotions, and now between yourself and me. If you're unwilling to bring those walls down, I can't help you.
You know, one of those things where he's gonna try. The whole episode's gonna be him trying to figure it out.
I bet you he shows himself. Maybe not this episode, but in the next 3. That's how we're ending the season, pal.
No breakfast?
No breakfast.
I forgot. Sorry. You forgot?
Lucifer just disappeared on me and got married just when we were... You know, I don't know what we were.
That's terrible.
She got annulled right away, and I'm worried about her.
Wait till she asks her question.
Anything?
Yeah.
You have? Okay, I'm gonna adopt a dozen puppies and I'm gonna let them sleep in your bedroom.
She knows.
Nice, Mace. Of course. What did I expect?
You know she's gonna feel
She's
that.
gonna fix that.
Yep. She'll make that up in her own special way.
What if Maze shows her who she is?
And think about that. I feel like that wouldn't be though.
And then she demands that Lucifer shows her as real face.
Or she really gets him to do it, and she's not surprised by it anymore.
Therapists don't really know anything, do they?
Lucifer's projecting his personal issues on the case. Guess we're back to normal.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
I streamed a couple of weeks ago. But up here, what a darkness.
He likes it.
Well, where do I start?
I seem to remember the scissors.
The shape
Looks
of it.
like we found our fat knife.
No phones on campus, but it sends a message that our arms aren't actually available to our children.
Oh my god.
Detective, the school is weird, and yes, this case
Yep.
is boring.
Not weird, unique. Our children learn to manage their emotions in no time.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
I'm gonna try and use
Let the
it.
schooling begin.
Yeah. I like how she actually giggled at that one.
And you obviously know Linda's gonna be right.
Oh, of course.
gonna have
It's
to
always
go
the same thing.
crawling back to her.
It's a lesson he has to learn. And it's whatever she like told him.
Did she have any enemies here at work that you know of?
You see, our faculty.
Yeah, he always goes about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Always.
Because it's always about him, but he ends up solving the case.
We could never kill anyone.
Then can you explain why the murder weapon was found in your pool house?
Yep. Definitely,
It could
definitely
be a frame job, but
That's true.
Why do you sexy detectives look so disturbingly familiar? Mum! Mum, come on! Come on out from wherever you're snooping!
She's trying everything.
What? Another time, maybe. Shame.
Like if that wasn't.
imagine if it was, it was just that easy. It's like,
Yeah.
would be a good time, but Mom set it up.
Yep. Unbelievable.
That's it, Mum, you're right. I need to have a child.
Oh my god.
Right, look under at that. See if you can learn a few things.
He always gets worse and worse.
I don't have time to drive you to school today.
Hold on.
He's gonna be nice to
Why
her
don't
now.
you go and deal with the donation thing?
'Cause it's a
and
kid.
I can,
Yeah.
Take the little
And you know she's gonna teach him a lesson.
Yep.
You okay with that?
Of course she's okay with that.
Did
I
she just
get-
like pick up? Is she going in her pajamas to school?
You're gonna get
That's what it
changed,
seemed like,
yeah.
right?
Hey, Mr. Taylor. Here for the Starford tour?
I love how Trixie's with him now.
Indeed. And this little creature, she gets whatever she wants.
Trixie Morningstar. Nice to meet you, sir.
Trixie Morningstar. This was his whole plan. Like he needed
Yeah.
to have a kid. Yeah. Just like a substitute kid.
Packaged, pre-processed foods. We like them to bring it.
Yeah.
You have to touch. Don't you have a leash or something when we go out?
Do you want this or not?
Have a leash.
That's not quite riveting. Where is it where children learn to, harness their emotions?
I think I know just the class.
You do? Wonderful. Right. Come on, child.
Chloe's gonna be so pissed at him.
They're there too.
I know. They're definitely gonna see him.
You got me. No need to look at the books. I did it.
No, he's trying to. He doesn't want to look at the books.
Into the school account. I cashed the check. Perhaps we could disregard that last exchange.
It's a great kid you got.
Thank you.
Oh God.
How do you know my daughter?
She's in Madison's class right now.
Can you finish getting the statement, please?
She knows. I think she's picking up on what's going on.
But the good news is bad feelings can be harnessed into good actions. I feel sad.
Oh, she's gonna
Okay,
listen to this
why?
and hear it.
Because my mommy almost died. Her job is scary.
Welcome to the club of parental deceit, child. It's a lonely place, but that's the price of being clever.
He's like going through this. Now she's kind of happy.
How does one control that juvenile angst usefully?
No, this is a picture of my mommy stabbing Debbie.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, see, he figured it out without even trying.
Please don't be mad at him. I should be the one in trouble.
How could you ever get mad at her?
No.
You're not in trouble, monkey.
Deal's a deal.
What?
Oh,
Oh, no.
he was really gonna let her too.
Through these.
Like she was really gonna be able. She couldn't even see over the steering wheel. I feel like this is another thing the mom like set up. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not her.
Right. Yep.
He doesn't know she has power.
Let me see the blade.
Since when can you hit so hard?
My strength has been growing steadily.
Soon.
And she's getting desperate now.
Yeah, there must be some kind of time limit or something.
When our kid gets so adult.
She does still hide chocolate cake under the bed, though.
Yeah, well, thank God for that. Okay.
It's under her
well,
bed.
Maybe we can consider sending our daughter to that school after we solve the ongoing murder investigation.
Yeah.
You want to know who killed her? You should go to that grieving gathering they're throwing. All her frenemies will be there.
I don't know who the hell did this. Maybe it's somebody we haven't met yet. I feel like it always is somebody you've met early on.
Yeah.
Fancy pants rich kids are like vipers. Okay, Trixie will learn to slash them with her words. But I will teach her the knives.
Oh, okay. I think
She doesn't get it.
But I don't think you can help me with this now.
She's still gonna do something. That's gonna...
Yeah, somehow she's gonna help out.
Yeah.
Just me, alone. Yeah.
I would flip the fuck out if somebody, if people started giving me those looks. Ah, there, she did do something. That was so awkward for her.
She's a homicide detective. She has a gun and everything. With a pistol in the sack.
Oh, this is great.
I wish I had time for a job. But you know what they say.
Too much how to make you go blind.
Mom was right. You can't make it work.
That was
I
hilarious.
see. You're up here practicing a different kind of self-flagellation, are you? But she's been acting very odd recently. On edge. This obsession with getting home is a bit much, don't you think?
Yes.
And find a way to get the sword to work. Because whether we like it or not,
it's messed up because he is trying.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
Lightbringer.
Yeah, I feel like he's just he wants to do it because
to get rid of him.
To get rid of him, right?
Somebody here is going to jail. But keep that on the DL.
Spreading the rumor.
Knuckles.
It's definitely his group.
Yep. Well, she's just trying to get it so it spreads, you know.
Yeah.
That's the person I'm looking for.
Mr. Morningstar.
It was the teacher.
Yes, look, I'm willing to give your Come By Our curriculum a second look. Perhaps if I'm more specific about what I want to have.
I like how he's still there with the killer. Chloe's going to like, what? He always catches
He's gonna catch her, yeah, without even knowing.
She's the killer.
That's quite a leap, detective.
No, it isn't. Lucifer, please shoot me.
Oh boy. She didn't bring her gun in?
Gun's in the car.
Ugh.
Well, why didn't you tell me all this earlier?
I know he's never worried.
This is all your fault. Your stupid hands and face and your chisel labs and your huge...
You said being a teacher too. So please, Madison, put down the gun. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I got so angry.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
You never know.
Right.
Hold on.
I tried so hard to make it real. We can't control our emotions.
He's devastated.
Yep. Oh.
Maze.
Yep. She came out of nowhere.
If I were you, I'd take my child out of this school. Terrible place.
He's so disgusted. Not by anything other than
It's a
the fact-
shed.
Yeah. She's out cold. That guy's such an idiot.
Dumbass.
I really didn't like that school. I didn't like it either.
Even her bed is small.
Yeah.
Chloe really learned a lesson there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what she
really wanted to send her, but like.
Well, I feel like she was like from the beginning of the episode, like when she was not sure how to feel. She's kind of like relating it to herself in a way.
Yeah.
But the only way to get over that pain is to go through it.
Like you got it.
why he doesn't listen to her from the beginning.
Well, you know how he is. He realized it. That's not the face he was expecting.
No.
That's it. You must not be feeling enough. Try harder.
That's enough.
Thank you.
Broken. Soul me.
Okay.
Of course. You're right, son. Still your time.
Yeah, because they even said that she's up to something. She's leaving something out that she's not telling them. I like when he's got his brother's back.
Yeah.
And she's gonna do something not good. Oh boy, what'd she do?
Oh, she like...
Something's going on with her. Oh, did she get hit by the blade?
No.
Just not for me.
That wasn't hit by the blade, right? How would she have been hit by the blade?
I don't know.
Maybe she's just getting her body taken away?
Maybe like her spirit's leaving.
Where would it be going?
Maybe God's taking it away somehow, or he's doing
He
something.
can't
to
take it away. She's the goddess of creation. They created all this stuff together.
He's the big guy. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. That was... Maybe she wasn't meant to last that long, the way Lucifer and Amenadiel have. Because she's not an angel; she's a goddess.
Right? She doesn't have a form.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe
maybe that's her form from underneath. But like, why would she be so? Like,
maybe it's trying
scared.
to. Like,
maybe
her real form is coming out of that,
and maybe it can't exist on this planet.
That's what I meant. That she couldn't literally last as long like that.
And then there's nowhere to go. She's locked out of heaven.
Maybe forever, or maybe she's like destroyed. You know. Maybe she could die that way.
Interesting.
Why? I don't understand though why she's leaving that out and not telling them.
She likes keeping secrets.
I know.
They all do.
There's no downside for her to tell them. I feel like though. Like I feel like they would actually
rush. They would try to help.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like
that was a great moment between Amenadiel and Lucifer.
Yeah.
Because Amenadiel saw like he was happy at first that like he did it, but then he was just like, oh.
Yeah.
He's going through some shit right now inside the head. Like we shouldn't be forcing him to do this.
Because immediately he was like, "Mom, that's enough."
Right.
And I like how he did the typical.
Yeah, put it.
Get out of here.
Oh, he's a my watch now.
Yeah. He's the big brother. But like,
if this season ends and Amenadiel didn't get his powers back, I'm gonna be very frustrated.
For me, it doesn't have to happen for me in this season, but when it does happen, it has to be something like really badass, like.
Right, like a white light bursts out, he saves somebody, like
it shoots his wings.
Right, out. Like the wings come flying out and like catch something.
Oh. Like he does do something, and then he's just standing there, and he's like, he has like a power-up moment, basically, and they just shoot out.
Yeah.
I feel like he's like closest, like in terms of like I think I said it a few episodes ago, but like if my theory about them like all being there because like God put them all in
to get them back on track.
Well, just for them to work out their flaws, because they're like all troubled. They were all troubled.
Right, Amenadiel's he's the closest to being back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's learning his lessons much faster.
He's been doing a lot of good.
Yeah. He just went really hard in the beginning, so it kind of set him back a little further.
Yep. I was just about to say that. He was a real asshole when he came, so like he has a lot of making up to do.
My only thing like with that theory though is like if that's God's like in his plan for these certain characters to all learn their lessons or whatever you want to call it, why was Lucifer the first? Maybe because he was the most troubled, I guess.
What?
Like why would his problems in God's point of view? Why would his problems be more like?
Because he's God's favorite.
That's what I mean. Like he was the most broken at least. Probably still is, or most confused or troubled.
Yeah, because maybe right.
I mean, I'm basing all this on that theory being true. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like that's going to be part of it at least.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I don't. Right. I don't know. Do we know what caused the rebellion in the first place?
She just said that. If I remember, it was back in the first season, I think, or in the beginning of the. When was that? Yeah, it had to be in the beginning of the second season because the mom was there, and she was talking to him about, like, when she told him that I was the one that let, or got you sent to hell because if you didn't, he was gonna like, I forget what she said exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And she said, I don't think she like described it. I think she just said it once you started the last rebellion or whatever, like something like that. I don't remember.
They just tried to overthrow him, I guess.
That's what I always wonder. Like, is that what the mom wants to do, or does she like just need to get back, like just for that one reason?
No, because remember he said he was going to open the gates, kick her in, and then close it, so she'd be trapped in there, and God would kill her. So she needs all of
He
them.
didn't say kill her, just torture her.
No, Linda said that.
No, I think she said torture. I don't think she said kill. If I'm
I thought no, didn't she, I think she said wouldn't he destroy her or something like that?
Yeah, and I think Lucifer might have said like, oh, he'd surely put her through. I forget what exactly what he said.
Well, regardless, so I don't think she definitely needs them.
Well, yeah, I don't think Lucifer's actually going to do that. You know, he's still going to.
No, and you know when he says it at first, like that's his plan, but it always.
And it's all hinging on what actually is going on with her. You know, like if it's something that she is like.
Yeah, maybe she needs to be there to. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I can't answer any other questions or like make up any logical conclusions like without knowing what specifically is going on. Like as far as like how will Lucifer and Amenadiel feel when they find out whatever is happening to her. You know.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about like something super interesting like this happening with only 3 episodes left. It's like we're gonna get an answer to it soon. It's not like if something happens in the first episode and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
We might not find out for like 10 episodes.
We'll come back to that in 10 episodes.
Right.
And by that point, you almost forgot about it.
Uh-huh. So, I don't know. This was a cool one.
Yeah. Because I'm like...
Like, the school was, like, a little weird. Like, it fit in with, like, the whole
sham,
concept of it. But, like, and we got a lot of Trixie. But, like,
school, yeah.
That end was cool. Like, and every time, like, him, his mom, and Amenadiel were together, like, it was cool.
Yeah, and I liked the whole thing with, like, Chloe. I think I was talking about it during, but, like, when she was talking to Mace at the very beginning, she wasn't sure how to feel with, like, about her feelings for Lucifer and all that. And then what she went through with Trixie in the school, I feel like she kind of, when she was talking to her when she was in bed, she was kind of relating that to herself.
Yeah.
More or less.
And that tackle amazed.
That whole
incredible.
The fact that she showed up and they were how uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, that kiss on the like mouth when they got the desk was hilarious.
And you know Mace was like thoroughly enjoying all. Yeah, that.
She loves it.
Oh yeah. That was I forgot all about that actually until you said that. Then Trixie was amazing again. The fact that she's
awesome.
The fact that my favorite part is the fact that Lucifer was actually going to let her drive the car.
Yeah, threw her the keys and she caught him.
Yeah. And then she went to go start it, and the steering wheel was like up here. And she was starting it down here. And I'm pretty sure it was a stick too. There's no obviously.
I'm pretty sure it is too, unless it was like changed out. But
yeah,
actually, that's a good question. I don't know if
I caught a glance of it.
But no, yeah, I like that one a lot. I'm like excited. We're getting so close.
I was gonna say in the middle of it though, like we were talking about it before it started, like how like there's no way there's gonna be any. That was kind of fillery.
Kind of, yeah. But
again,
I mean,
not
with
in
the
a bad
exception
way.
of like him learning how
With
to
the
control
moms. Yeah, exactly.
The blade, there was like a lot of extra nonsense.
I hate to call it filler, but like I don't know what else to call it.
Because it's not really. It's just like a.
There wasn't a big progression.
It's like a long way to have him figure out. Like you know what I mean? Like he might just. Right. That whole school thing was nonsense because it ended up coming right straight back to Linda, and she did it.
Right.
Which was happening in scene 1.
Like I feel like the next one we're gonna get a lot because because there's only 3 left, but B because like I feel like Lucifer and Amenadiel are somehow gonna figure out or find out about what's going on with the mom. You know, they're gonna have to.
That could be a finale type thing though.
I feel like she has to tell them.
Unless like they're not gonna get up there and like she's gonna just fucking die on us.
I said I don't think she's gonna make it out of this season.
I know.
She doesn't seem like the character that would be like sticking around. Like she's
no, I don't
too
think she was gonna
complicated.
stick around, but I didn't think they were gonna kill her off. I was kind of hoping for like a whole makeup and then she got to live in heaven again. But
maybe
it's not seeming like that, but they could.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I feel like, because like I said, back to my theory, like if that's really God's plan, like is the mom a part of it? Like he wanted her to go there too to learn her lesson. Like
right, or
I feel like
it's done with her.
Right. But I find that hard to believe, you know.
I do too, but you never know, man.
Right. I'm so curious. Like, I feel like we're gonna have to meet God at some point. Like, I'm just.
Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna meet him.
I wanted to know what kind of God he's gonna be. Like, is he gonna be like, he knows everything, and he's never wrong. Like, even if you think he's wrong.
Or like the mom.
Or is he gonna more like the mom, or like where he's like kind of like, yeah, you know what, you're right.
Right, you can learn a lesson.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm basing it in my head off of him being like perfect
all
and
knowing, all powerful, right?
So, it would be curious to see if I feel like he will be though. All knowing.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I think he's gonna be like
a real dad
almost
figure.
like a Odin for Thor, like
Right.
in the movies, like where he's like
teaching him lessons the whole time.
Yeah, he still talks like a normal person, but like
right.
He speaks in codes at all times. Like you don't find out really. He'll like say something weird. You're like, what are you talking about, weirdo?
And you look back on it.
Yeah, and then like a month later, you're just like, God damn it.
And you see him, and he's like, and then walks away.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, by the way, that Lucifer mentioned. He goes, what, my dad's Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
That's hilarious that he brought that up. I'm telling you, man, every episode is hilarious.
It really is. I love Lucifer.
Yeah. It's a very good show. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.